Good afternoon, YouTube. Today is Wednesday, September 16th, 3:13 in the afternoon. It's a beautiful day here in Florida. We're here at Epcot. Now, if you're new to this channel, give it a thumbs up, share, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for future upload videos. We're over here in the maze. There's Spaceship Earth. We're making our way now to go get our temperature checks up at the tents right over there and go through security. You guys ready? Yeah?
Yes, I'm excited.
You're excited? Usually this is where the trams come through, but they're not operating right now. We're making our way up. Good afternoon. Right over here in the tent is where they do check your temperature and then proceed over to the security screening. Hi, good afternoon.
How are you?
Pretty good.
Good. Just gonna check your temperature real fast.
Cool.
Perfect. Have a great day.
Thank you. And they got hand sanitizer stations. Right over here is the monorail station. I'll take you from here to from Epcot to the Ticket and Transportation Center at Magic Kingdom. I'll be catching up with all you later. We're going to be going through security screen right about now. Once you get up to the touch points right over here, you don't use your finger anymore. You're just gonna touch your ticket and then go right through. Good afternoon. Thank you. And as you all know, right now, the International Food and Wine Festival is going on right now. So now, we're going to be making our way down the test track
Clean your hands often and thoroughly.
for the first ride of the day.
When coughing and sneezing, and maintain physical distancing. Thank you.
Good afternoon. There it is. The miraculous Spaceship Earth. It's a pretty interesting ride. Right over there, I remember that iconic fountain back from the 80s when Epcot first opened. Still looks the same. Now, fun fact, if nobody don't know what Epcot stands for, Epcot is only for short, but Epcot actually stands for the Experimental Prototype Community of Tomorrow. That's a real fun fact. So once you come into the gate, right over here on my left, you'll see stroller rentals and wheelchair and ECV rentals. here is guest relations. If you have any questions about anything, you can come and see them right over here. And basically this is the way you're going to go to Test Track, Mission Space, and the World Showcase in Mount Skier. They actually changed the location of it due to the construction that they're updating Epcot. And this building right over here, this used to be Universe of Energy, but now it's no longer Universe of Energy. This is going to be the Guardians of the Galaxy roller coaster. It's going to be an indoor roller coaster. It's actually going to be one of its kind, where it's actually Disney's first backwards launch coaster that Disney has ever built for the 4 parks. It's going to look amazing once it's ready to open. I'm excited for it. I can't wait. I'm going to show you the front of the building here in a second.
Nobody made you do anything. You chose it.
This is what the front of the Guardians of the Galaxy roller coaster is going to look like. Right over there to my right, it's mouse gear, but the entrance is going to be out towards this way here. You just follow the walkway all the way around. That pavilion right there used to be the Wonders of Life, which is now supposedly it's going to be a play area, interactive play area for family and kids. And if you're looking for coffee, there's going to be a Joffrey's right over here in the corner. And then mouse gear, the entrance is going to be right over here. There's actually a sign right over here where it points to that building right there to go in. But now, then right over there where the blue umbrella is where the guest experience team is at. But straight ahead down that way, that's what you call Mission Space. They got the green and orange, which is the orange is more intense, which spins. The green one is actually less intense, doesn't spin. And as you can tell, they're doing construction over there in the middle of Future World. There's also restrooms on that side. Apparently it looks like they just renovated them. Also, I forgot to tell you that all the garbage cans here at Disney World, they actually have the garbage cans pushed up where nobody can touch them, so that way they can just throw trash in. Right now we're on our way to Test Track. Standby is going to be a 30-minute wait for a Test Track. This is a pretty exciting thrill ride that I've been. I remember when this used to be, back in the 80s, used to be the world of motion, the invention of the wheel. Then it was Test Track. There was two, this is the second version of Test Track. This one by Chevrolet. And then the other one, I can't recall what's the other company that actually ran it. So you have a standby entrance and a fast pass single rider entrance, with the single riders, they're not being used at the moment. And then the gift shop is gonna be right on that way. Yep, that sounded pretty loud. That is a test vehicle where you can actually, the practice area to transfer. This is going to be the fast pass and single rider entrance. This looks amazing. I haven't been on here for the last 4 months. I miss it and I'm ready to go on it. And I know my little one is ready to go on it too. This used to be where you can customize your own vehicle, but unfortunately with the pandemic, they had to shut them off. So this is gonna be the fast pass line. That's gonna be the regular line right through there. And he's gonna wait right here. It's gonna be a short U-turn, all right? Well, we're at the loading area. We got number 5, and this is where normally you touch when you customize a vehicle. We got, we're on 5, and this is 06. So you got 3 screens on this side and 3 screens on this side to touch. This is gonna be our vehicle right here. So I'm gonna like shut it off for right now, and then we'll proceed. We're buckled up and we're ready to go.
Hello. The seatbelt check is around the corner.
Now we're approaching the seatbelt check up ahead. Should begin our high-speed ride to test track.
Please supervise children. Thank you.
You ready?
Por su seguridad, mantenga sus manos, brazos y sus piernas dentro del vehículo, incluidas las luces.
Here we go.
Driving technology activated.
Welcome to the sim track.
Hold on to your hats. It's our turn. Here we go.
We'll begin with the capability test to see how your vehicle designs perform under challenging weather and surface conditions.
Monitoring road surface. Connecting gear on. SIM card performance data acquired.
Let's see how your designs hold up now.
Commencing SIM car off-road and extreme weather support. Capability test results displayed and verified.
Now let's see how your vehicles compare when it comes to their efficiency.
comes from our favorite part of the ride. Top speeds of 64 miles an hour. Chevrolet, here we go! And ladies and gentlemen, that was Test Track presented by Chevrolet. We just left Test Track. It's one of the most popular rides here at Epcot. This is an area where the kids can play, but unfortunately, again, with the pandemic, they had to close it. And now we're going to be going on the way to the other side of Future World to most likely do Figment, Soaring, and Nemo on the other side. And right now, on that side over there is the World Showcase. That's where they got the International Food and Wine Festival, where if you ever come to Epcot during this time, you can enjoy different foods from around the world. Again, like I said, this area over here is under construction now to give Epcot a new facelift. And right over here on my left, you can actually go through the World Showcase this way, or back down that way to go to the World Showcase on this side or on that side. Then you also have a photo op right over here where it says the Taste of Epcot International Food and Wine Festival, where you can take a picture. And then there's signs on these construction walls to point to you where their locations are at, like Journey to Imagination with Figment, Seas with Nemo and Friends, The Land, Spaceship Earth. Then you got another arrow over here showing Park Exit, Test Track, Mission Space, and Epcot Experience Center and Mouse Gear. And those big pyramids right over there, that's where Journey to Imagination is at. And the building right next to it, it's the Pixar Short Films Theater, where you can see shorts from Pixar. And then you can also go through the World Showcase on that side. If you go that way, if you go to your right into the World Showcase, you'll go to Canada. And if you go the opposite way, you'll see Mexico first. And then over in the World Showcase, I forgot to mention that you have the Frozen Ever After, where it used to be Maelstrom a long time ago. And then the American Adventure is where the American Pavilion is at. It's a great show. You don't want to miss it if you ever come to Epcot, along with Frozen Ever After. Frozen Ever After is a great ride for the whole family. I remember Figment from the 80s. I remember the original one. I'll come around this way here. It's gonna lead you right into the other part of Future World, which is Future World West. And the one that we were just at was Future World East. That's where Test Track and Mission Space is at. Soon to be Guardians of the Galaxy. Right over there, it's Figment. And I love this saying on here, spark your imagination, which is a great saying. And then over here on my right, you have another set of restrooms that if you're coming out of any of the 3 attractions over here, you can use them over there. Also, a fun fact, with Nemo and the Seas with Nemo and Friends, they also have a restaurant called the Coral Reef. It's directly right behind it. You can always ask a cast member. They'll be more than happy to assist you right over there to show you where it's at. Right over here you have the popcorn stand. You can get popcorn with souvenir buckets. And now we're going to be entering Journey to Imagination with Figment. And it's only a 5-minute wait. As you can tell, Epcot looks pretty empty today. The highest wait time right now is Frozen Ever After, which is a 40-minute wait. Which we might end up doing, we might not, but I'll catch up with all of you a little bit later. I did also forget to say, inside when you get off the ride where it used to be the Rainbow Tunnel upstairs, now for anyone that's a Disney Vacation Club member, that lounge is for you guys inside of the Imagination building right upstairs on the 2nd floor. Now we're gonna go to that building right over there, and we're gonna go on Soaring. Soaring is actually it's one of the other popular rides here at Epcot. That one and Test Track are the 2 most popular rides where they usually have the highest wait times. If you ever come to Epcot and you just want to ride Test Track or Soaring, come early in the morning or come towards the end of the night where there'll be a less wait time for it. This kiosk here is currently closed. Right over here, there's another snack concession stand where they sell pretzels. Looks like they sell slushies, and they sell fruit and cheese plate and vegetable plates. Then right in here is the Land Pavilion, where you have 2 attractions, which is Soaring and Living with the Land. Living with the Land used to be called Listen to the Land back in the 80s, and then they changed it over to Living with the Land. And fun fact is, where Soaring is at used to be Kitchen Cabaret, and at one point it switched over to Food Rocks. Once they closed Food Rocks, they converted it into Soaring. Good afternoon. Now, they just recently opened a new attraction in this pavilion, which I'll show you here in a second. And then of course, that Disney and Universal have the same thing where you have to place a mobile order and you scan it right there. And then right down here, I'll pop my head over here. You're actually gonna have Living with the Land down that way. And then you're gonna have Soaring Around the World. And the latest attraction, they just opened up recently. It's called Awesome Planet. That used to be where the Circle of Life used to be. And then the Garden Grill right over there. Now there's two ways you can go. You can take the escalator down, or you can take the elevator down right next to the Garden Grill. Like I said, there's a 0-minute wait for the next show. Awesome Planet is the newest attraction that just opened here at Epcot a while back. We just got out of Soaring. We only waited 10 minutes, but I forgot to remind everybody one thing. Whenever you guys come to Disney World during this pandemic, just to let you guys know, you might have to wait a little bit if the line don't move. Just to let you know, they do clean the ride vehicles every so often. So if you ever, like I repeat, if you ever see the ride vehicles are stopped and the line is not moving, it's because they're actually cleaning and sanitizing all the vehicles. Is that correct?
Yes.
I actually forgot to mention that earlier. Right now we're on our way to go get a churro and to see if anything's still open. But we'll get back to you guys. Alright, so like I said, we just left Soaring from the Land Pavilion, and now we're making our way to the Seas with Nemo and Friends. And then right after, if you go that way, you'll be able to exit the park. But I'll show you once we get closer.
There we go.
Right over here is another photo pass area where you can actually have a photo pass cast member take a picture of you with your family in front of here with Nemo, Dory. Right now, I know usually where it says Seas with Nemo and Friends, that usually shoots water out of that fountain. Right now, it's only a 5-minute wait. And we're going to be going inside. And I'll catch up with all of you in a little bit. This is where the Coral Reef restaurant is for Nemo and Friends. It's right on this side. And the way to get out of the park, it's going to be straight down this way.